What am I doing this Wednesday? Well, I'm going to just tell you what all I have done so far. I've just sat down to rest. I'm dirty, but I'm having a good time. This morning, after I got dressed and ate and we did our Bible study and made bed, I got outside. The first thing I did was I went and I picked some dandelion flowers. I had to have 4 cups, and I think, I counted as I picked them, and I picked over 300, between 300 and 400, and I'm gonna make some jelly, and I'll sure share that with you. And then after that, let me think, Harold was cutting out the boards and everything to do my clothesline post. So I helped him, he put it together, and then I helped him by using the leveling, and we got those in the ground, and the sackcrete is drying right now. We hadn't put the clothesline itself on. Then we let me think what I did. I painted a little sign for my back garden. That'll be a surprise when I get it finished. We put some compost in another little flower bed, and I'm gonna plant some zinnia seed there. And then I've started pulling out weeds in an old bed that I wasn't going to do anything with, but I think I am going to plant some things back there. And then I think probably the last thing I'm going to do today, because I can't overdo it, is I have 2 hostas. They get real big right by my back steps, but they're in too much sun, and when they, before July, they're burning, it looks like. So I'm going to dig those up, and I'm going to divide each one because they need dividing. And I'm going to plant them right here in my bed, the end of my house. I think that's all I'm going to do today. Harold, have you thought of anything else I did?
No.
I can't remember, but we moved, Harold moved 2 of our burn cans because we didn't want them close to the clothesline. However, I won't be hanging many clothes out. I want to hang my sheets. I love the sheets, the way they smell, and just a few odd things out there. But it's a beautiful day today. The sun's not shining brightly. You might can hear the birds. They're singing. I am going to, I had bought 2 small fig trees that Gina at Gina's nursery had rooted, and instead of planting them in the ground this year, Sean told me yesterday if it were him, he would just plant them in a bigger pot and let them have 1 more year to really get rooted. So that's what another thing I did. They had good roots, but I think he may be right that they do need to really get a lot of roots. So that's another thing I did. But there was nothing that I could really video. I did video me walking out to the end of the driveway where I picked the dandelions, but I had to stop videoing when I started picking, so I thought that's kind of crazy to show you just me walking out there. So I just thought I'd tell you what I'm doing today, because Wednesday's sort of, what am I doing Wednesday? What am I sewing? What am I reading? Well, I'm working outside, which is my favorite thing to do. I wish it would stay this temperature year-round. What are you doing this Wednesday? I like to hear what y'all are doing, and some of you I'm sure are reading. I bet some of you are crocheting or knitting, or I just like to know what you're doing. But thank you so much for following me. And know that I'm cooking on Home with Mama Sue. There were a few that didn't like me to cook on Home with Mama Sue, although that was part of Home. So I'm just going to try to divide it back up like it was. It's hard for Angela to have to keep up with two, but she doesn't mind. But thank you for following me. Please share my page. I'm growing. Every day I get close to 100 new followers, and I thank you, because if I'm going to do this, I want people to watch. But anyway, I hope that you're having a good day. I'm anxious to read what you're doing today, and just know that Jesus loves you, to be salt and light wherever you go, and I'll be back soon.